For years, we've been wanting to improve the user experience for real estate agents, and as a result of that, we have been planning, and we finally released an updated UI for realtors that includes menus or quick links to specific or unique places inside the platform. What you'll notice now is if, as a loan officer or a real estate agent or a processor, when you log in, you're going to see these links at the top. These are permanent links. They will live with you on every screen as you move through the app. The first link represents your pipeline. So this is sort of the view you're used to looking at when you log in. You can organize by leads, by your loans. You can call your customer, and of course, you can dive directly into the loan itself to view more information. One of the changes you'll notice is that we now have sort of this instructions here, letting that realtor, letting you know exactly whose loan you're viewing. We wrap the app in a border that's going to make it sort of like a window experience, like you feel like you're viewing a loan, a specific loan, instead of like it just creates more of like the experience where I'm not using a generic system. I'm actually viewing a specific customer's loan. So that's the pipeline view, which is this link right here. Then we have our contacts list. This list is essentially going to take you to every contact you're connected to in the system. So if you are out in the field and you need to get in touch with one of your realtors, you don't happen to have their contact information, or you need to contact a borrower directly, a co-borrower, whoever, you can go directly into here, click on the name of the person. You can send them a message, send them an email, or make a phone call directly to that contact. Obviously, you can use the search functions if you've got a lot of customers in there. This is really nice because a lot of times I know I was very bad at taking my customers' information out of the LOS system and putting it into my phone. And so I would constantly be searching through my emails to find phone numbers or email addresses for specific clients. This can sort of pull that all into one spot for you, so that 24/7 while you're out in the field, you have everyone's contact information handy. The third update is a generic calculator. So, if you're in an open house, a customer walks in, they say, hey, I'm interested in running some numbers. I want to know what my payment might be like for this. You can go ahead into the wizard. You can click on I'm buying a house. From this, it's going to take you to basically a list of the calculators that you've given access to. So you can, inside of your settings on the website, you can indicate which calculators you want your customers and or real estate agents to see here, including a description of those loan programs. From there, you can select the appropriate program and then change these variables. So if I want to say, okay, well, the price of the house is 300 grand, here's what your payment's going to be, right? And it will display their payment. Now, the really cool part is that from this screen, you can actually now create a loan from the scenario. Essentially what this does is it takes you through a very simple process to enroll a borrower. So I can go in here and I can complete all this information, create the loan, and send the invitation to the customer, and we will use the scenario that you built in the calculator as sort of their default scenario. So it is a way for you to invite the client with the default scenario directly from your phone. The next thing is messaging. So we have in the past, we had not had a way for you to manage your messages except for going directly into the customer's profile. But now from the messaging system here, you can view all conversations that you've had with customers and then continue those conversations by going directly into the actual conversation. From this, you can, again, you just message everybody you need to. Any of your ongoing conversations can be managed here. This is a share link. So in the past, real estate agents would have to navigate to a specific customer's loan to click share. We wanted to create a more simple interface so that from anywhere, anytime, day or night, they could just click this button. It's going to pop up a modal that says, what would you like to share? They could send your loan application, or you can, as a loan officer, you can pull this up, send your loan app to somebody, send your mobile app to somebody, and that customer will receive the invitation and go through the process that you want. So if I was to share my loan app, I click there. You won't have to necessarily answer this question if you're only tied into one company, but I'm obviously tied into multiple. So I select the company, select the loan type or loan app type, and then how do I want to send it to the customer. So anyways, I don't really need to complete this process. This would email my client a long loan application form. Okay. And so I think this is going to be a really, really powerful tool, especially for those realtors who want to get somebody into the system, want to get them working in it from the very beginning, or as a loan officer if you get a phone call and somebody says I need to apply. The last thing is real estate agents and loan officers can now update their profile directly from the mobile app. So if you click on this icon here, this is going to contain, an edit profile and a log out button that's going to stay consistent throughout the platform. And so you can see here I can go in and I can edit anything in my profile directly from the mobile app. So if you happen to get an updated headshot or you want to take a selfie, go crazy. You could do that here. So this is the update for the Realtor mobile app, processor, and loan officer. Hopefully this will help you guys get out there, make realtors excited to use it, and make the experience and the navigation just a lot more clean for everybody.